Alright, yeah, I hit the start button. What's happening? Everyone, welcome back. I know you've been waiting all day for this. Um, Actually got a late start. You can see out the window there by the little Ninja Turtles. It is dark. More turtles up here. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, today I was thinking to myself, what can I talk about to the internet world? And I couldn't come up with anything. I can come up with a lot of stuff, but I don't know if anyone would really want to hear me talk about it. One thing I do consider talking about is the Timepiece Gentleman. I don't know if anyone knows about that. Whoa, it's going crazy here. My setup is the wires just across the desk and I hit it. Um, Still moving. Weird. Yeah, but I watch a lot of the Timepiece Gentleman stuff. I don't know if anyone knows who he is. He was a watch guy and lived this like crazy life, selling watches on consignment basically, and it's still turning. Oh, the wire is like really long. Oh god, I'm already sick of doing this one. Let's see where the turtles end up by the end. Yeah, and he basically ran a Ponzi scheme where he was taking people's watches and paying people, would sell one watch to pay another guy until he got more money, and Lamborghinis, and they rented like a $90,000 a month penthouse in LA, making 5% commissions on $10,000 watches. That's like $500. Yeah, it was a whole disaster, and eventually he got caught. And I was rewatching some of the old videos, and now knowing the punchline of what happened with them, it's kind of interesting to rewatch the old stuff, and you think to yourself, "Wow, this guy had a lot of like charisma and had a knack for the social media thing that I'm failing at, and yet he still chose to dogs here. Uh, he still chose to do it the wrong way, and he's criminal by Dewey standards, but it's rather interesting if you're interested. Timepiece Gentleman Timepieces, Anthony Farrar. I don't know, look it up on YouTube. There's thousands of videos. But that's the kind of stuff I watch on YouTube, on the internet, when I'm doing the monotony of sports cards. And you want to know monotony, like this. This is just 89 Fleer basketball. One of the biggest hurdles in selling sports cards is the monotony of sorting stuff like this. This is worthless to anyone. Oh, yeah, if there's Michael Jordan or whatever, fine. But it's worthless to anyone. You can't walk in. No one's going to. I put this on the internet. $9.99. Well, best over. All right, someone will give me $10 for it probably. But if you have a whole box of it, and you do the work and you break down the set, let's see what the last set sold for. Real time. You get real time information here. And now my phone's on. I don't know where it is. Shut that down. Fleer basketball set. Let's see what it says. Recently, that's a graded set. Oh, that's hoops. Yeah, real time information. Come on now. Set break. That's the worst search when you try to search for a set on the internet. And then everyone's doing a set break, a set, and real nightmare. So you have. This doesn't make sense. $50. Individual. best offer, less than 50. So if you can get a few sets, I do believe this was a box that was opened. So there should be, in theory, 3 or 4 sets in a complete box because it's only a 168 card set. But yeah, that entire box might not be worth trying to sell to anyone. But if you break it down and you have 3 sets, you can get $150 at $50 a set, or $120 at $40 a set, or someone's going to be so super aggressive and search the internet till they find the lowest one and say, oh no, this was the actual price. I don't care. But that all comes with work. And that's finding the cards that are facing every different direction, forwards, backwards, and then sorting them down. And it's all monotonous. You have 10 piles, 20 piles, 3 piles, whatever it is, you sort them all down. And that's what I do. And I'll sit here and I'll watch internet videos like the Timepiece Gentleman or Card Ladder when they do a live thing that they do. And other people in like video game selling and collecting, because like I know about cards, I want to know about other stuff, so I'll watch those videos too. But it passes the time when you know you have a daunting task of 380 cards that you're going to put in order and try and make sets out of. It's got to get done. It's part of the business. It's also part of the hobby, if you like that. And that's how you turn boxes full of stuff like this into money. It's not quite as easy as listing a, what was it, Kevin Knox Silver Prism, or a Zach Wheeler autograph, one card. Was it a $10, $15 card? Scan it. I mean, you can run it through this fancy scanner. If it's thinner, and you know, then you just list it on the internet and let the money flow in. What else? I don't know. I'm going to sort out. Let's see what do we have any other cards here. All right, we have a Luke Kennard Silver Prism from 22-23. Is it really worth anything? Probably not. But all of this modern style chromes, prisms, things, rookies, if you set up at shows and you put those in boxes somewhat organized, at least by sports, people are going to go through them. Now, you could usually buy a lot of that stuff at a fairly cheap price and put in the work sorting, which is monotonous and boring, like me, then you'll be able to turn it into some money. Yeah, I know, tables cost, blah, blah, all the nonsense. But you put those boxes out. I started setting up at shows in 2010. You put those boxes out, people go through them. Go to the National, look at dollar boxes. You could find great deals in dollar boxes. I know people that found hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of cards just looking through dollar boxes, because not everyone knows everything about it, and you just find some good deals. But at the very least, the modern stuff, you just sort it down into parallels or rookies and have a price point 50 cents a card. You're going to have plenty of people come over. The first would, like, I don't recommend really breaking on the first person to come and look, because they're going to have the pick of the litter. But once you get later on in the day in the show, someone walks up, oh, can you do a quarter a card? Yeah. Because it's just weight you're going to carry home. May as well take whatever you can get for it. Then you use that money and you buy another deal of that stuff, and you sort it out again at the next show. And as long as you have fresh boxes and new inventory, then shows will be pretty decent for you. I think that's really it. Did a little bit of shipping today. Trying to get everything in order. Sent out some offers. No one accepted. It's alright. I only shipped like 5 cards today, so it wasn't heavy lifting like yesterday. Yesterday, well, it was like 80 or 75 or something like that orders. But that's the auctions from the weekend, not just like the buy it nows. Let's see. No messages. People saying, oh, upon further inspection, I believe that this is not actually in great enough condition that I wanted, so when I bid, and all that nonsense. Alright. I'm just going to cut it here because now I'm tired. I guess you can see 3 turtles still over there, so camera didn't move after I got that sorted out. Day 3 is in the books. Can't believe it. Made it this far. I appreciate you watching, and I will be back to bore you tomorrow. Maybe. See ya.